We're going to talk about prospecting, follow-up, and appointment setting. All right, and the different ways we can make all of them work for us. How important is prospecting?
Very important.
Yeah, most salespeople don't do it. How important is follow-up? Yeah, most salespeople don't do it. Survey says only 1 out of 10 people who bought a car a year ago can give you their salesperson's name. What's that tell you about industry-wide follow-up? That's really good news, because if we get better at it, if our customers are remembering us, we're going to get what I call our unfair share. Average salespeople get their fair share. I want y'all to get your unfair share. Why are so few salespeople successful at prospecting, follow-up, and creating a revenue-producing clientele?
Don't have a process.
I buy that.
They don't realize the importance of it, longevity, if you want to make it a career.
I think you might have hit the nail on the head there. Did you grow up wanting to be a car salesman?
I did not.
Me either. We don't grow up wanting to be car salespeople. I was going to do it for 6 weeks, 44 years ago. I think that too many salespeople don't see themselves in it for the long term. And if you don't see yourself in it for the long term, are you going to be motivated to follow up? No, you're going to be motivated to show up to work on time, work your shift, and make a living until something better comes along. So the number one reason, is salespeople don't see themselves in this business for the long term. Now, I don't know if you'll be in it for another 6 months or another 6 years or 60 years. None of us know that right now. But here's what I do know. If you act and behave like you're going to be in it for the rest of your life, you might not be, but you'll make more money while you are in it. Agree with that? That's the long and the short of it. When I work with new salespeople, and I don't do that very often, but sometimes I'll get with a group, and the first thing I'll tell them is I'll say, look, I know why you're here. You couldn't, whatever you meant to do didn't work out. All right? So you became a car salesperson. Nothing wrong with that. By the way, if you like it, you can make it. If you don't, you can't. And it doesn't make you a bad person. It just means you don't like selling cars. You don't like being abused by the buying public. But while you're in it, conduct yourself like you're going to be in it for the rest of your life. And at least while you're in it, you'll make more money than you would otherwise. And you might just find out that it's for you. Okay? So the number one reason is nobody sees themselves in it long term. Number two, and Dana, you said it, they don't have a process. Okay, or they don't know how. Follow-up is part art, part science.